Good morning. My name is Don Albo. Most of you already know me. Today I want to take a little bit of your time to train on the proper setup of a classroom cleaning maid cart. This is a very vital and important function of what we do, and it's one of the main tools that we use in executing our daily tasks. So it's important that you set these things up correctly. There will be a little bit of variation from site to site, but for the most part, I'm going to show you what the basics should look like. This is a Rubbermaid Maid cart. It's got a trash container on the back that you can put your bags in. It's a receptacle that you can use. It's easy to move around. It's nylon construction, so it's lightweight. It's got a place here in the front for a wave break mop and bucket assembly if that's what you use, but if you don't and you have the Unger system, you can use that as well with this Maid cart. It's fully functional and fully modular. All of these little attachments and little slots here are designed for a reason, to hold individual hand tools that you can carry with you and not be wasting time going back and forth to your supply closets. Time matters. Steps matter. We walk a lot already in our daily tasks, so it's important that when we take our Maid cart and our tools to a location to clean, that they're fully stocked and properly outfitted for the job that we're planning on doing. So I'm going to basically show you how this thing is set up, and hopefully you guys can, adjust that to your individual needs. Not too much, because it all needs to be pretty much uniform across the board. As I said, one of the first things you're going to need is you're going to need a trash grabber. I like to keep mine in the front on this little slot right here. You can see that it's got a little rubber grippy. You just put it in there, put it there, and it holds it in place. I like to have a lobby pan, a telescopic duster, and a broom on the front. Turn these all in, and it still leaves plenty of room for my mop. And if it doesn't, or my bucket, if it doesn't, I can pull them up or down and adjust accordingly. The next thing you'll notice is, as I said, there's a trash receptacle back here. This is a zippered pouch that holds a 33-gallon trash can, or trash can liner. You just lift up the aluminum hinge, fold it over, put it back down, do the same in the front, tuck them in, and this is where you put your trash as you go through. To empty it, you unzip, lift the trash can liner out, put a new one in, and zip it back up. Try to keep the zippers at the top so that you don't end up tearing them as you go about your daily business. Put your liners inside the yellow bag so that you can pull them out like this. I like to keep the large ones on that side and the short ones on this side. It makes it a little bit easier for me because I'm left-handed. The next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to figure out how to put all of this stuff on this cart. Okay, as I said, all of this stuff needs to go on this cart, and we're going to focus primarily on this stuff because this cart is the one we're going to use to clean classrooms. We're not going to do a lot of bathroom cleaning with this cart. In fact, none of it's going to be cleaning bathrooms. So we need to know all of the stuff that we're going to need. We're going to need our wet floor signs, paper towels, refills of sanitizer and soap, an atomizer for spraying. We're going to need additional replacement liners. We need little scrubbies for detailing those sinks and those hard to clean places. We need cleaning cloths. We do have some red ones in here because some of our classrooms do have facilities in them for the younger kids to use the restroom in the classroom. We've got our disinfectant bottles. We have a Johnny Mop and a bucket. We have additional gloves. We have these blood body fluid kit in case you come across a bloody nose or vomit or something that you need to clean up. We do have a few rolls of toilet paper. We have a few assorted types of brushes for cleaning around toilets, baseboards, and things like that. Sweeping off counters. We have a green spongy scrub sponge. We have a scraper, 5-in-1 painter's tool scraper, a razor blade scraper, a nylon style toothbrush, a pumice stone, and some replacement blades for our scraper. We also have an assortment of our chemicals, some safety goggles, some gum remover, and some graffiti remover. You'll notice I've got these set up in a way that all of this stuff goes into these little containers which go up here. Because I'm left-handed, I tend to put my rags and my most commonly used chemicals, which is the disinfectant cleaner, on this side. The rest of my stuff, commonly used chemicals, and stuff that I'm going to be grabbing a lot, goes over here on this side. These things have handles on them, so you can lift them out and take them with you, making those trips back and forth a lot less necessary. Okay? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our paper towels down below here, because we are going to be refilling paper towel dispensers as we go. Those go on there like that. I like to keep my little folding wet floor sign on top of those. We're going to, as I said, have some potty rooms in there for the young ones. I usually like to put at least 2 or 3 rolls of toilet paper on the bottom. Those go there. And then I start to stock the consumables. A little bit of sanitizer and soap. Ideally, I'd like to be able to get 4 of them across there, but that one won't fit it. We have a spot in the front for our Johnny Mop. Goes right there. A lot of you guys use an atomizer. I always put my gloves on top because I go through a lot of those. If you are using an atomizer, it goes right there. As you can see, it's filling up pretty quickly, but we still have a few items that we need to get on there. I like to have a biscuit and a green scratchy for cleaning the stainless steel. I usually keep them right over here by my hand chemicals. Foxtail brush, or as some of you call it, a counter brush, right there, or you can set it right up here. Our pumice stone, our nylon toothbrush, our razor scraper, and our painter's tool all fit right here on the top or down in there. That leaves us with replacement blades, scrubby brush, and a sponge. Sponge can go right there with the other one. Scrubby brush can fit backwards right here, and our replacement blades can go right over here in front of our gum remover. Now we are properly set up to go and clean our classrooms with our classroom cleaning Maid cart. We don't have to go back for little or anything, and it's going to save us steps. All right, you want to make sure that all of your bottles are properly filled with the appropriate cleaner or disinfectant or window cleaner, and that they're properly labeled before you put them into your little assembly up here in the front. The same thing goes with your mop bucket. You're going to be needing to carry this along with you with your Maid cart, because you're going to have to mop. Fill the front with your disinfectant cleaner and fill the back chamber of your Unger bucket with clear water to about the 3/4 way mark, so you don't have it sloshing all over. This will go with you as well as the Johnny Mop bucket, and you'll be off and running to go and clean classrooms without having to make a dozen trips back to your custodial closet to get supplies. In closing, I just want to say that this is an important tool in your daily activities. Properly setting these up at the beginning of your shift or at the end of your shift for the next day's work is important. It will save you time, and it will save you a lot of trips back and forth through the custodial closet or supply room to get stuff that you've forgotten. You can't carry it all with you at one time, but you can carry enough with you on these carts to get you at least halfway or further through your nightly task before you have to refill or restock. If you're using the logical flow of work progression, this should be more than adequate to get your pod detailing and things like that done before you have to restock and refill. Please take the time to review your current Maid cart situations, and if you need additional help, reach out to us. We'd be happy to go over it with you. These item lists are available on the website, and let us know if there's anything we can do to help you. Thank you.